What do fake $1,000,000 watches, much as explosive flamethrowers, and a Broncos haircut that would make your grandma cry have in common? They all forced the NFL to slam the big red ban button. Strap in for 10. And insane things the NFL had to outlaw. The stories are as wild as a Hail Mary in double overtime. 10. Rookie haircuts from a horror movie. Broncos veterans once welcomed rookies with initiation haircuts that made supercuts look like a 5-star spa. Tim Tebow? They carved a friar's crown straight out of a medieval monastery. One unlucky rookie had an actual rat pattern shaved in. Players had to wear those monstrosities in public, press conferences, dinner, you name it. When a new coach saw these dudes, he said the only thing uglier was the distraction they caused. Result, league-wide memo. Rookie hair hazing officially clipped. From bad hair to bad vision, literally, get ready for a color explosion gone wrong. 9. Color Rush chaos. Nike's Color Rush uniforms were supposed to be bold, candy-bright alternates. But when the Bills rocked full red and the Jets went all green on a 2015 Thursday night, 12 million colorblind fans saw green versus green. Twitter lit up. Is my TV broken or are there 22 leprechauns out there? The NFL admitted they'd never tested the jerseys for colorblind visibility. After endless memes, mustard versus ketchup. Finding Nemo showdown. The league quietly phased the experiment out. Speaking of bright ideas that literally blew up, check out the Titans' fiery entrance. 8. The flamethrower fiasco. Picture this. September 15th, 2019, Titans home opener in Nashville. It's a perfect late summer Sunday and the stadium is electric. The team wanted a spectacle for player introductions, so they rolled out a new tunnel system packed with smoke machines, strobe lights, and 2 massive propane flamethrowers mounted near midfield. When the Titans stormed out to their hype music, the show was jaw-dropping. Huge fireballs shot skyward as fans roared and cameras caught every second. But as Derrick Henry and company ran onto the field, one of the units malfunctioned. Instead of a controlled burst, the flamethrower jammed open, sending an extended jet of fire several feet higher than planned. The intense heat instantly scorched a section of synthetic turf, set off stadium smoke alarms, and blew a cloud of fumes across the lower bowl. Spectators in the first few rows scrambled back, and players could literally feel the heat through their jerseys. Security staff and Nashville firefighters sprinted in with extinguishers, while broadcast cameras kept rolling. The NFL's operations team immediately launched an investigation. Fire safety inspectors found that a fuel line pressure valve had failed, creating a risk of a full propane tank ignition, a nightmare scenario with 69,000 people in the stands. Insurance reps estimated the turf damage and emergency response at tens of thousands of dollars, and local fire marshals filed an incident report noting that the blast narrowly avoided the overhead banner rigging. Within 24 hours, the league sent a league-wide memo banning all on-field flame effects. That included propane cannons, handheld flame wands, and any pyrotechnics producing open fire. Teams could still use controlled fireworks or LED flame simulations, but live flamethrowers were finished. Titans players later joked that it was the hottest intro in NFL history, but the league wasn't laughing. The flamethrower fiasco became the cautionary tale every stadium ops director now cites when someone suggests making the entrance more dramatic. 7. Odell Beckham Jr.'s $2 million watch. Odell debuted with Cleveland wearing a black and orange Richard Mille valued at $350,000. Warned by the league, he came back a week later with an even rarer $2 million tourbillon and sapphire, one of only 10 in existence. Fans investigated and claimed the piece looked fake, pointing out cheap plastic parts. Whether real or knockoff, the NFL didn't care. The rule bans any hard object on the field. Result: a media circus and the most expensive wrist slap in football. OJB wasn't done clashing with the fashion police, and neither was the league. 6. Brand wars and sneaky logos. Odell's red Supreme sleeve, viral on Instagram, banned on the field. Cam Newton wore Under Armour visor clips for 35 games before a Forbes article outed him. Hello, $110,000 fine. And Brian Urlacher once drank vitamin water with a matching hat at Super Bowl Media Day. Cost him $100,000 because Gatorade is the only drink sponsor the NFL recognizes. If it's not a league partner, it's a league problem. But the NFL doesn't just guard sponsors. It even fines players for the messages they wear. 5. Personal messages, big fines. The NFL loves a clean, uniform look, and that means strictly no personal slogans or messages on game gear, no matter how heartfelt. The league's equipment policy spells it out. Players can't display personal, political, or charitable messages on any part of their uniform unless it's been pre-approved. Sounds harmless on paper, but it's led to some head-shaking moments. Take Demario Davis, the Saints linebacker, who in 2019 wore a black headband embroidered with Man of God. The headband matched team colors and was hidden under his helmet most of the game. But when he took it off during interviews, the words were visible. The NFL quickly issued a $7,000 fine, citing the personal message rule. Fans erupted on social media, calling the punishment tone-deaf. Davis eventually auctioned the headband for charity and donated the proceeds to a local hospital, turning the league's fine into a fundraising win, but the penalty still stood. Then there's D'Angelo Williams, the Steelers running back who lost his mother and 4 aunts to breast cancer. For 5 seasons, he wore pink Find the Cure eye black stickers as a personal tribute. Even though the NFL dedicates October to breast cancer awareness, pink gloves, towels, cleats everywhere, Williams requested permission to wear pink accessories year-round. The league said no. Undeterred, he kept the eye black and was fined nearly $6,000 in 2015 for non-approved equipment. Fans and cancer awareness groups blasted the decision, arguing the NFL was contradicting its own campaign. These weren't one-offs. Players have been warned or fined for writing Bible verses on cleats, honoring fallen teammates, or even scribbling "Hi Mom" on wristbands. Unless it's part of a league-sanctioned initiative like My Cause, My Cleats, where messages are pre-screened, personal expressions are out. Why the hardline? The NFL insists it's about brand consistency and fairness. If one message is allowed, they'd have to allow all messages, including potentially divisive political ones. But to players and fans, it often feels like the league is policing human emotion. The result, even the most positive or faith-based statement, can carry a price tag in the thousands. For players, it's a constant choice. Keep quiet and comply, or speak from the heart and open their wallets. 4. Visor rules. Players love tinted visors for the intimidation factor. But since 1998, dark tints were banned so medics can check pupils after head hits. Only in 2019 did the NFL allow lightly tinted Oakley Prism styles, and stars like Ezekiel Elliott jumped on them immediately. Too dark? Instant fine. Too light? Still cooler than clear. Now let's talk gear that actually protects your head, until it doesn't meet the NFL's lab test. 3. Helmet and face mask crackdown. In 2018, the league tested every helmet and banned 11 models for poor impact ratings. Even Tom Brady had to ditch his trusty Riddell after nearly 2 decades. Overbuilt face masks, those cage-like bars Ray Lewis made look terrifying, were also outlawed in 2014. The reason? Added weight strains the neck and weakens helmet integrity. Only players with medical waivers like Justin Tuck, protecting a chronic neck issue, could keep them. But the stickiest scandal of all? The GOAT with glue. 2. Jerry Rice's sticky secret. Hall of Famer. Jerry Rice casually admitted to using Stickum, an adhesive banned in 1981, to get a better grip on the ball. This is the man who still owns records for receptions, yards, and touchdowns. Did the glue help him become the GOAT? Debatable. But he sure left defenders, and the league, stuck on the question. Think we're done? Not quite. One more banned legend to finish the drive. 1. The No Fun Celebration Rulebook. Touchdowns are supposed to be the most electric moment in football, but for decades, the NFL treated them like a corporate board meeting. The league's celebration policy has swung like a pendulum, and players have paid thousands for being too creative, too funny, or just too petty. Early crackdowns, late 80s to 2000s. The No Fun League nickname started back in the late 1980s, when elaborate celebrations began catching TV attention. Ickey Woods' Ickey Shuffle drew national buzz in 1988. The league responded with stricter, excessive celebration rules. By the mid-1990s, taunting flags and automatic fines were common. Terrell Owens got hit for planting a 49ers flag on the Cowboys star, and for signing a football with a Sharpie he hid in his sock. Chad Ochochinko. Johnson pushed boundaries every season. Props like Hallmark signs, mock marriage proposals, and even a fake gold jacket with future HOF stitched on it. Each stunt, hundreds or thousands of dollars. What's officially banned? The NFL eventually codified 3 big no-nos, offensive or obscene gestures. The famous example, Randy Moss's 2005 moon of Packers fans. It wasn't real, but the league dropped a $10,000 fine. Anything that suggests violence or explicit content, like pretending to shoot a bow and arrow, is automatic. Prolonged or prop-heavy acts. Players can celebrate as a group for a few seconds, but dismantling equipment crosses the line. When Jimmy Graham dunked over the goalpost in 2014 and bent it, the NFL instituted a no-dunking rule because the delay to re-level the post took nearly 15 minutes. Direct taunting, pointing, mocking, or too small gestures at a defender, like Justin Jefferson flexing on a DB or AJ Hawk mimicking a bow shot, brings flags and fines. The league argues it escalates fights and disrespects opponents, but players call it part of the game's swagger, the flip-flop era. Public pressure grew as fans and even sponsors begged for more personality. In 2017, the NFL finally loosened up, allowing group dances, choreographed routines, and using the ball as a prop. Hello, duck, goose, Vikings celebration. But the freedom is still conditional. Anything offensive or prolonged remains punishable, leaving plenty of gray area. Players often learn the limits only after a surprise letter and a hefty deduction from their paycheck. Money on the line. Fines range from a few $1,000s for first offenses to well over $10,000 for repeat antics. For rookies on league minimum salaries, that's no small hit. Teams can also be penalized yardage mid-game, turning a 7-point highlight into a coaching headache. Culture clash. Many players see celebrations as pure entertainment and a way to showcase individuality in a sport dominated by helmets and pads. Fans largely agree. Highlight reels of iconic celebrations rack up millions of views, but the league remains cautious, balancing TV family optics, game flow, and the risk of fights. Bottom line, the NFL has relaxed a little, but it still draws a bright line. Celebrate, don't humiliate. Dance, don't delay. Entertain, don't taunt. Step over that line and you'll hear from the league office, along with the cha-ching of another fine. From rookie rats to million-dollar knockoffs, the NFL's bans range from sensible safety to straight-up silliness. Which one blew your mind the most? Drop a comment, hit that like button, and subscribe for more wild NFL deep dives. Because if the league keeps banning everything fun, we'll keep calling it out.